While working on a big project or a small one, you find it necessary to use third-party libraries to help the project move along faster. Or you have to create those files manually, which is taking a lot of time. So how about if you use those CocoaPods and add those libraries into your project? So hey guys, my name is Mirvyas and welcome to CompilerSword. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to set up CocoaPod and install third-party libraries in your existing project. So let's dive into it. So CocoaPod is an application level dependency manager for the Swift, Objective-C or other languages like Ruby, which means when you create a project, there is pre-developed third-party libraries by their creators and they maintain those codes very well. So you install those codes in your project and make it faster and easier. So just open your terminal and write sudo gem install CocoaPods and hit enter. It asks for your password and the progress is start. So it download the Cocoa Pod in your machine and it take a little bit time. So now here you can see done installing documents for Cocoa Pod after 3 seconds and 1 gem install. So let's check the version of Cocoa Pod. So pod version and hit enter. These are the commands for Cocoa Pod. So here is my version is 1.6.1. So okay, so we done with the CocoaPod. Now we install some library in our Xcode project. So let's again open Xcode and create a new Xcode project. Go with single view application and some pod test. So there is my folder. Yeah. Okay, so here is our view controller, main storyboard apps, app delegate.swift file. So we do first of all just close this window and again back to our terminal and write for first of all we want to change the directory and go to our project folder. So type cd, which is a change directory command, and type google drive. Alright, so now we type ls for all our folders and okay, so now cd cocoa and here is our pod test cd pod test and again type ls for listing all the files. Okay, so here are our two files pod test and podtest.xcode project. Okay, so now we type pod init. Okay, now again we type ls. So there are three files, which one is pod file, pod test and the xcode project. So now we again enter a command like open a xcode pod file. Alright, so here is our pod file where we uh, install our library. So just go to your GitHub and in this video I'm gonna show you how to install the SVProgressHUD, which is very common library. So it just shows the loading option in your app. So there is the pod code. So copy and paste here. Okay, now Control S for save and again back to our terminal and then pod install. Alright, so now our pod file is successfully installed and Now we just go to our folder location. Here is our folder, and here you can see there are two files. First one is Xcode proj and second one is Xcode workspace. So now we want to open the Xcode workspace. So whenever you install the pod file, you always open a workspace file and write program in workspace. So just go to the view controller and then import our SVProgressHUD. Make sure it's autocomplete. And now here we write some SVProgressHUD dot default masks type. And here, we give some color like dot black, and also we go with the gradient, which is my favorite. And now again, as we progress further, dot show with status, and here we type hello. Okay, so now we run our app and see the library is working or not. Alright, so here you can see the background is gradient, and in the middle of the screen you see the loading functionality, and here is our string which is hello. So it's pretty cool when you create some apps and put the SVProgressHUD file, and here we can change like hey or loading, and now again run our app. So at this time we see the loading string in our app, like yeah. So in this video we was learn about the CocoaPods and how we install in our machine. So thank you guys.